English is at the heart of everything. Without studying English, you don't understand how to study the world, really. English helps us to communicate, it helps us to understand our place in the world, and we deal with all of the universal truths as Shakespeare and his wonderful texts help us to understand. English allows you routes into so many different fields of study, into the law, into politics, into languages and linguistics, and without English, I don't think the world would function. As a subject, it is, I think, the underpinning for every single other subject that we offer. And it's the most enjoyable one, in my opinion, as well. We offer two different A-levels. For Key Stage 5, we have English Language and we have English Literature. English Language, we offer the Edexcel course. And this is a very different type of subject than that which you'd find at GCSE. GCSE is very much about the seen text, and A-level is about language as a dynamic and evolving phenomena. English Language, we look at communication down to its very finest syllable, and then we look at how texts and words are constructed to help people communicate and also to construct identities and to kind of sell themselves to the world, and how that makes us appreciate and see people differently. We also look at how children learn to speak, how they develop grammar and language and the pragmatic understanding to become functioning human beings. We look at how language has changed from about 1550 onwards, and how new words come into our language and why old words fall out. So it's not just about a fixed point in time. We look at the English language as a global phenomena and how it's affected and impacted everything that we do. Assessment at English Language is through examination. There are 3 separate papers, and there's also the opportunity for coursework. The coursework is an area of original writing. So students not only learn how to analyse texts, but also have the opportunity to craft language and hone their skills as writers. So for those students who are interested in English, but also the creative side, this offers a lovely opportunity to share that and to explore that side of their studies as well. For English Literature, we also study Edexcel. This is a new course that we've started. It's assessed over 3 papers, so that we have poetry, prose and drama as 3 very distinct and separate genres that we study. For drama, we'll look at Shakespeare, and we'll look at one other comedy text. Currently we're doing Twelfth Night and The Importance of Being Earnest. And our study of the drama text is underpinned and illuminated by a critical anthology. And that's one of the big changes from GCSE to A-level. Rather than just looking at texts in isolation, we look at what other people have said about them and think about how that shapes our understanding of where the texts fit in the world and their relevance and resonance today. For prose, we look at modern and more literary heritage texts, and currently we are offering Never Let Me Go and Frankenstein to think about the human condition and how our view of humanity and the psyche has changed. And for poetry, we're currently studying modernism, and there's an element of the unseen poetry within that as well. Again, assessment is by examination, and there's the opportunity for coursework. Coursework here is where, again, there'll be a huge marked difference between GCSE and A-level. When we look at coursework, it is almost entirely free choice. So this is the opportunity for you to read what you're interested in, to argue what you're interested in arguing, and to construct a robust academic essay which will set you up for university and beyond. English Literature and English Language are both really challenging, highly regarded and facilitating subjects, so they will stand you in good stead no matter what university course you seek to apply for. We offer a range of opportunities outside of the classroom. We have Support, Stretch and Challenge, which is a co-curricular club, which takes a look at the specifics of each part of the course, but also extends beyond the specifications remits. We offer one of these for English Language and for English Literature. There's also one-to-one support for those students who might need it, and these are both self-referred and teacher-referred. We have the podcasting series. We have Literary Society every week as well. And we also offer trips to the theatre where we can, and both virtual and live trips. and to Strawberry Hill House and to Dr. Johnson's house and all of the other literary and linguistic landmarks that we have on our doorstep. English language and literature are taught by amazing practitioners who love their subject and who genuinely have a passion for not only language and literature, but for seeing you succeed. And we will do everything that we can to support you in that journey. I love stories. I love being able to read and immerse myself in all of that rich and wonderful worlds that are created by different authors. I fall in love with characters, I fall in love with their lives, and I think every time you read something, it gives you that little opportunity for a bit of romance and a bit of escapism, and just to really be able to see that other people and their lives, which otherwise you wouldn't be able to have any access to. And I think that's really what English allows you to do, is just to access things which otherwise would be inaccessible. And for language as well, I love its dynamism, the fact that it's always changing and that we can't pin it down, and it's fluid and exciting. And for literature, we can find truths and commonalities through literature from any time period, from Chaucer to the current day. And I find that in itself just a really beautiful thing. And a world without books isn't a world worth living in, I don't think.